Good morning, everybody, and welcome to another Nerd Break live stream. I am, as always, your host, Joseph the Broseph, and today we're going to watch the Indie World Showcase. It's going to be premiering really soon. And actually, let me go ahead and hide the Discord chat. Yeah. But yeah, big shout out there to Legendary Elemental and Avery. How's everybody doing today? Mike choppy? Am I not coming through clear? Am I not coming through clear? Is there something's happened with my mic? Something. Can y'all not hear me? Mic is a bit chopped. There's noise coming with it. Maybe that's my computer. I'm not getting... We can hear you, it's choppy. I have no idea how to fix that. Like small drop. Wonder... I honestly have no idea how to fix that. Mic kind of... That's weird. I've never had this issue before. Yeah, I guess I could get rid of the banner in the top left too. We don't need that. Hopefully maybe it'll fix itself. Let me try something real quick. Alright, I don't know if that fixed anything. I kind of am I'm sorry, I'm kind of at a loss how to fix that without... Unless it's... Let me check something else here. No, that's the right mic, so I don't know what's causing that. If I could hear it myself, which I could, but then I'm afraid of feedback. So sorry everyone, if I understood what was causing it, I would be able to fix it, but I have not a clue at the moment. Unless it's dust on my mic, that could be a possibility. But in any case, let's go ahead and get started here with well, I have no predictions. I saw Avery. Oh, and hi, Sir Nerd. Welcome to the stream. How you doing? Adjust your mic cable. I can't imagine that being the problem, but I'll try. That wasn't a bad idea if there's a break in the line. Silksong, please. Yeah, So this morning I read a news article that Silksong is confirmed at Gamescom, as well as Metroid Prime 4 and Elden Ring. So I think this is where we're going to start really getting some good stuff. If Silksong isn't here, then I honestly think we're getting an actual general Nintendo Direct next week. And they're going to blow out a bunch of release dates because they got it sooner or later. It's probably dust or something. See, I'm wondering if it is dust on my mic. That's possible. I'd have to use an air duster on it to blow it out. I got one of those Blue Yeti mics, so yeah, I know it sounds crazy to think that we could get a General Direct next week, considering this is August, and August is not normally when they do things. But if you think about it, it's either got to be August or the it's either we got to have a regular General Direct either this month or next month. They can't wait any longer. They can't because we need release dates for the fall season. There's 3 games that they haven't given us release dates for, and I've been over this before. But Metroid Prime 4, Kirby Air Riders, that has to be completely blown out. And Legend of Zelda, the Hyrule Warriors Age of Imprisonment game. All those need release dates. And you can't really start marketing something unless you give it time to get marketed. So that would be a direct 300 weeks in a row. I know that sounds unprecedented, but if you think about it like this, last week we had the partner showcase. That got a lot of things out of the way. A lot of things that maybe people didn't care about. This week we're getting an Indie Direct, which Indie Directs usually, not always, but usually happen after a Direct. After a big blowout. In certain circumstances, at least. Or they fall around a big Direct. Because Nintendo wants to give them their own time to shine. So if you think about it, and it doesn't mean this is gonna happen. Anything could happen. But if you think about it, Nintendo needs to give us a full general direct because we have release dates for we have a lot of games with no release dates. And it needs to happen. There are other games that don't have release dates that are supposed to be launching this year, and it needs to happen. Lucy, hello, welcome to the stream. How you doing? But I don't have any specific predictions for this Indie World Direct because I don't know. I don't follow the indie scene. It doesn't mean I don't like indies. I just don't follow them. So this is gonna be a complete wide open surprise to me for whatever we get it. I mean, Silksong. If Silksong isn't here, that just speaks volumes to there will be a direct, a full direct very soon. And that game has become so big. I hate to say it, but it wouldn't surprise me if it's not here. So don't hate me for saying that. It's just, it stands to reason that if it's not here, we're getting a direct next week, guaranteed. If it is here, then it's going to get release date. Has to. There's no 2 ways around this at this point. Lucy must be on the other side of the world. So, I could see Silksong being here, and I could see it not being here. We'll have to see. Indonesian at night. Oh, okay, cool. Well, hello from the USA. We got no minutes left. Oh, there we go. It's starting. I say that and it's starting. I won't be able to go saying, hey, that's that game or anything like that because I have no idea what we're doing. Let's see what we get though. Shovel Knight? What? No, okay, from Mina the Hollower. Okay. This one would have been one that I would have predicted. I actually predicted it last night. Hopefully we get a release date for this. I love Shovel Knight. I don't know if I'm gonna get this particular game or not, but I love the company that makes it. I love Yacht Club games. And this game does look cool. Oh, hey, there we go.
Hello, everyone.
October 31st. Cool.
To Indie World. I'm Ariko.
And I'm Tyler. We're back to showcase a batch of new indies coming to the Nintendo Switch 2 and Nintendo Switch systems. Since the launch of
already
Nintendo
off to a
Switch,
strong start.
Indie games have brought us fresh perspectives, unique styles, and taken us on unforgettable adventures.
This might be better than Partner Showcase last week.
Means there's something to play for everyone. We can't wait to discover what new experiences talented indie developers around the world are bringing to both Nintendo Switch 2 and Nintendo
I don't know what
Switch.
that is.
And without further ado, let's dive into some titles for Nintendo Switch.
What's this? Oh wow, that looks creepy. It's a Metroidvania, okay. Why does this look semi-familiar? I don't... I love me some Metroidvanias. I don't know. This one's... This looks really good. And really creepy.
Oi, eu sou o Pedro, artista e designer do Neverway.
Eu sou Isadora, programadora e escritora do jogo. Quando começamos a fazer o Neverway, nós nos inspiramos em vários elementos de jogos que a gente ama. E nisso tentamos criar algo único.
A gente também notou como que usar contraste deixa as experiências muito mais fortes. Uma cena de terror, por exemplo, é muito mais impactante logo depois de algo acolhedor.
Oh,
Esperamos que
wait.
isso torne o mundo de Neverway
Xenoblade,
muito
yeah,
mais
I'm
vivo
a
para
big
vocês.
Xenoblade fan.
E que vocês gostem do que vamos mostrar hoje.
You ever want to quit your job, move to a farm, and become the immortal herald of a dead deity?
Sounds
Huh?
intriguing. Tell me more.
It sounded intriguing to Fiona too, who hopes to survive this unusual set of circumstances in Neverway, a nightmarish life sim RPG co-created by the pixel artist of Celeste, with an original soundtrack from the composer for Fez and Hyperlight Drifter.
Nightmarish?
Huh.
Don't
That's
worry,
a pedigree.
these circumstances come with a sword that Fiona uses to explore and fight through the Neverway. An alternate
I think there's a lot of
reality
creepiness
leap
going on
into
here.
her own.
That sounds intense. Is she alone?
Not at all. Along the way, she'll meet a variety of charming characters, each with their own unique routines and story to follow. Befriend, romance, or deceive them to unlock buffs and combat abilities to help you on your journey.
Okay, I might have to give this immortal herald thing a whirl.
Answer the call, persist through this deadly dimension, engage in fast-paced combat, and pay off your debt when Neverway descends onto Nintendo Switch next year.
Already getting a game for next year. Interesting. That didn't look too bad. It looked kind of interesting. This game doesn't look all bad. It's sad when they try to do 3D and it kind of comes off kind of rough. I mean, it could be worse. It's just, eh. What is it though? Stardew. This new update for Stardew Valley looks interesting. Yeah, that last game, Neverway, looked interesting. This is, it's
From the
a herding
publisher
game.
Of Firewatch comes Herdling, a new adventure from the creators of the acclaimed Far series. In this tale of
That's
beauty
funny.
and companionship, guide a herd of mysterious creatures into the mountains and beyond.
The journey will be challenging but breathtaking as you traverse fog-wreathed forests, forgotten valleys, and
I
snowy
say the game is a
plateaus.
herding game and it's
As you
called
cross
Herdling.
these diverse biomes, discover more of the fabled beasts known as calicorns and add them to your herd.
You'll also encounter eerie dangers, formidable obstacles, and environmental puzzles as you climb higher and forge your way to the mystery at the summit.
Wield your staff to guide the calicorns and join their exhilarating stampedes.
Embark on a tale of trust and survival when Herdling climbs onto Nintendo Switch August 21st.
Oh wow, that's
Pre-orders
close.
begin later today on Nintendo eShop.
I wonder if we'll get a shadow drop
Window
or
seat
something.
or aisle?
Window. Booth or table?
Booth? Lone wolf or life of the party?
Ooh, now that's a tough one.
Well, those are the types of decisions you'll have to make in this pleasant puzzle game, where you organize groups of people according to their preferences. You're in charge of who sits where.
Play seating matchmaker to please picky characters by dropping them into social situations and watching them react.
Discover each character's unique traits, from the relatable to the outlandish. Everyone has a seat at the table.
Piece together these satisfying puzzles at your own pace and unlock fun new scenarios like bus rides, banquets, limo rides, and more. Sit back,
This actually
relax, and find the perfect spot for everyone.
sounds kind of
Is This
fun.
Seat Taken? Launching on Nintendo Switch later today.
Ah, it's coming out today. What do you know?
Your favorite big city just got even bigger.
That's right. Little Kitty Big City is back with a free update, chock full of brand new
Oh,
opportunities
cool. A
for
free update
mischief.
to a game I
Use the
didn't care
cat
about the first
customizer
time.
to give your kitty a fresh new look, or even recreate your favorite fur ball.
Once you're looking meow,
Blue Toad,
head out
hi,
into
welcome
the
to the
city
stream.
explore new areas, make new friends,
Snipper Clips
and check
vibes.
in
Actually,
on
yeah,
some
that's
familiar faces.
what I was
Get
thinking
your
too,
paws
sir nerd.
dirty as you learn skills from your puppy pal, or strut your stuff for the fanciest feline celebrity in the whole wide city.
With a catwalk like that, it's a good thing you can also unlock additional camera mode features to capture it all.
Say cheese!
That's not a cat pun.
You gotta be kidding me.
The Little Kitty Big City free picture perfect
gosh,
update
bad puns
launches
already.
on Nintendo Switch this year.
We hope you're looking forward to the Nintendo Switch games you just saw.
Next up, let's take a look at some indies bound for Nintendo Switch 2.
Hey, we're back!
Back and under attack.
Huh?
What?
Ah,
Put
What
on a
is that?
brave face, squad up with your friends, and hop into the diving bell as you try to go viral in the online co-op horror game. Content warning.
Grab your camera, courage, and cursed items for some shenanigans down in the depths of the old world.
Film as many happenings as possible before you run out of breath, batteries, or buddies.
As long as one of you makes it back to the surface, you can upload your footage to SpookTube, grab some popcorn, and watch the views roll in.
You've got 3 days to hit your view quota. More eyeballs equal more moolah. And the more ad revenue you can generate, the better gear you can acquire for your next run. What could possibly go wrong?
Fame and misfortune await in Content Warning, coming to Nintendo Switch 2 and Nintendo Switch next year.
this is a case of art imitating life, and I don't
Hi,
know about
I'm
that.
Kenny Sun, and today I'm excited to share Ball Pit. It's an action roguelite that fuses elements inspired by some of my favorite games, like Hold Down, Vampire Survivors, and Loop Hero. I'm working with an amazing team of artists who have brought the world to life with a beautiful low polypixel art style, as well as composer Amos Roddy, whose pulse-pounding soundtrack locks you into the rhythm of the action. We can't wait to share with you all.
Time
is
to
this?
have a ball in the brand new survival roguelike, Ball Pit.
In the ruins of old Balbalon, you'll battle through auto-scrolling levels with brick-breaking style attacks using a bevy of balls that bounce around the battlefield.
Whew. You better believe it. There are over 60 randomized balls to equip and combine during your journey. Experiment with powerful
Gosh,
and
this
unexpected
just looks
synergies
like
to blast your way through the
insanity.
pit.
Collect resources as you progress to build out new Balbalon with over 70 distinct buildings, earning you additional power-ups, bonuses.
Why is the Switch 2
characters,
games are
and
less
more.
interesting than the ones
Each region
for
of the pit
Switch?
offers its own special set of hazards, on top of swarms of increasingly challenging foes and mighty screen-filling bosses. This pit is packed.
Fortunately, you'll meet other treasure hunters along the way who can add their individual skills and upgradable powers to your arsenal.
Experimentation
kinda
and
not doing anything
adaptation
for
are
me.
crucial to the success of New Balbalon. So go out and create total chaos against the approaching hordes in Ball Pit, bouncing its way onto Nintendo Switch 2 this fall.
And then they name it
and
Ball Pit.
Nintendo Switch October 15th.
What is this? It's a... What? Okay, this is like something else. Can't think of the name of it. Well, it's not coming for a while.
スタジオスのブラインドの渋谷です。
音楽担当のヌーです。
カイです。
グレイシャーは
That was
私の
different.
ホームである北海道の豊かな生態系や寒冷な気候からインスピレーションを受けて生まれました。
音楽ではその世界に共鳴すべく声も多用して情景を描きました。
自然にインスパイアされた、それでいて JRPG 的なスパイスの効いたアクションゲームです。
Joseph Trust
遠い
it's
未来の現実
awesome.
の会長の市場として、彼らの視点で展開する物語を楽しんでください。
Is it because it's got animals on
65
bicycles?
million years in the future, the Everwinter has encased Earth within a permanent layer of ice. But under the surface, a new chapter unfolds.
In Glacier, you play as a Twai, an evolved avian species descended from dinosaurs, endowed with the abilities needed to protect the Everwinter oceans.
These stunning underwater
Huh.
worlds are full of mysteries that are waiting to be explored and defended.
As you swim through these scenic vistas, you'll engage ferocious marine beasts in real-time combat, unleash melee and ranged attacks, along with special abilities to fell these foes.
Use experience gained from these battles to build up your Twi's wings and various abilities to become the Everwinter's ultimate protector.
Get ready to soar the seas at the end of time in Glacier, launching as a timed console exclusive on the Nintendo Switch 2
looked-
system this
I don't know,
fall.
that sounds interesting. I'm not sure
Before
about
we
it.
go, let's check out a few more exciting indie games heading to
Multiplayer racing.
Nintendo Switch 2 and Nintendo Switch.
Okay, and it's a sizzle reel. Winter Burrow. That looks kind of neat, actually. Undusted letters from the past. Okay. Huh. Tiny bookshop. That's right up my alley. Okay. Interesting, interesting. There's gotta be one more thing. Caves of Quod? Alright. Strange Antiquities. Silksong hasn't been in this yet, so... Opus Prism Peak. Okay, this is part of that series. I wonder if that's any good. I've never played any of those. Go Town? UFO 50. I actually heard about that in passing. I didn't know what it was.
That's all for today's Indie World. We hope
That's
you
it?
enjoyed the games in today's showcase.
A big thank you, as always, to our indie community and partners for bringing their craft.
I knew it was a
adventures, and
15-minute
imaginations
showcase,
to
but that's
players
it?
on
Seriously?
Nintendo Switch 2 and Nintendo Switch.
Follow our official Indie World account to stay up to date on the latest news from Indie World.
Until next time, happy gaming!
Well, that was it. Wow. I can't believe that was it. Blue Ted, you're surprised we're still getting Switch 1 indie games? I'm not. Indie games run on lesser hardware easily and are usually built with it in mind, so it not being it being a pretty much most games being for both is not that strange to me, but that's just me. No Silksong though. That was interesting. No Silksong, another 4 years of winter shall follow. I really think Silksong's getting held for a full-blown direct at this point. So let's see here. Content warning and Ultimate Chicken Horse 2. What? And then also some other cool stuff. I mean, there was There was a couple of games in there that I actually did see interesting. This was only 15 minutes. Wow. It's a little over 15 minutes. Like 16, 17 minutes. But what we got was interesting. There's some cool stuff. Mina the Hollower has a release date, which is actually really cool. For me, at least. That's coming at the end of October, so yay! That was the first thing. So that actually started off strong and then just kind of went in a direction. I don't know which direction. Kind of depends on your taste at this point. Well, I remember it's not Nintendo. Does not have to be. So yeah, Silk Song's not done by Nintendo, so it can kind of do whatever it wants. But it is weird that we didn't get more. I don't know. I kind of had a feeling that this was going to be a little on the lighter side. But I'm trying to digest what we got here. And if I had to give this a number grade out of 10, for me personally, it'd probably fall along the lines of maybe a 7. That's kind of where I'm sitting. It'd be like a 7 out of 10. Because the indies, some of them look interesting. That hurdling game is just whatever. I don't know. Indies have a lot more creativity, though, at times than other games, so. What is Silksong and hey, do people want it? What is Silksong and why do people want it so much? It's the follow-up to Hollow Knight, which is a really hard Metroidvania. It's supposed to be really good. I've played it. I could not beat it. I kind of wish I hadn't gotten rid of it. But I did. So look it up, Blue Toad. It's actually, if you're in the market for something that's painfully difficult, but really good at the same time. The unfortunate part of it is that it was painfully difficult, and that's why I couldn't play it. All Metroidvanias are hard. That is not true. That is not true at all. Some are harder than others. The Castlevania Game Boy Advance games are not as hard as Hollow Knight. It really kind of depends on whether they put in RPG progression mechanics or not. Because if they do, then you can grind them, and they become easier. There are Hollow Knight is harder, especially for me for my vision issues. There is a lot of harder timing aspects, and you have to be point blank close to attack the majority of the time in Hollow Knight. That's what makes that game difficult. Metroid, 2D Metroid is not that hard. So. No, I would put it harder than that. I think it's just, I'm gonna preface this thought by just saying it's my opinion, okay? But I would actually put it at a higher difficulty than middle. Middle of the road Metroidvanias are relatively easy. Of course, I'm used to 2D platformers to a certain extent anyways. So I have that going for me. There are other 2D platformers that are much harder. But there are also some that are much easier. I don't think I would put Hollow Knight middle. I'd put a little higher than middle. But that's just me. That's just my opinion. Again, it's just my opinion. So I've played a lot of different Metroid style games. I love them. But in any case, final thoughts here. I think that a lot of what we saw was good. And I really think we're getting another direct soon. So I don't know. I found Hollow Knight, at least at start, not that bad, but later on it gets difficult. But still, probably the best Metroidvania. I won't argue that it's a really, really good game. It was just difficult for me. I'm trying to think here. I got nothing. I should really give it another try. But in any case, I'm going to go now, everybody. So thank you, all of you who joined me for this. That was fun. Don't forget to hit that like button if you would. I'd appreciate it. Tomorrow, I'll be back with... Super Smash Bros. Ultimate. So look forward to that. And yeah, hope to see y'all again then. Thanks, everybody, for being here. And... as always, don't forget to take a break from life and nerd out. Bye, everyone!